Today we are going to discuss about exponent laws. See you after the intro. Welcome to Plain Techniques. Let's begin. A, we call it a base, and that alphabet N, we call it an exponent or power. Good. So how do you pronounce the whole thing? You say A to the exponent N or A to the power N. Okay, now let's do some definitions. So the first definition that you need to know is when you have this situation whereby it's x or a variable raised or to the exponent 1, you need to know that your answer is always that variable without 1, but 1 is actually there. Normally we do not write it. Okay, now the second one, okay, let's just say an example. When you have 4 x to the exponent 1, so the answer will give you 4. Great. Let's use the second definition. So suppose you have x to the exponent 0. What is the answer? The answer is 1. So 0, x can be anything. It could be a number or a variable. As long as it's raised to the exponent of 0, you must know that your answer will always be 1. All right. Let's use an example. Say, suppose you have 5 exponent 0, the answer will be 1. Great. Let's take the last definition, which is x raised to exponent minus 1. So what is the answer? The answer will be 1 over x. All right. Now let's use an example to explain that. So say you have 3 x raised to the exponent minus 1. So what will be the answer? The answer will be 1 over 3. Let's move to the exponent laws. All right, here is the first law, exponent law. When you multiply the same base with their exponents, what you do is you represent these two bases with one or a single base, and you add the exponents, right? It's the single base, which is a, and exponents, you add m plus n. Good. So let's use an example to explain that. Here is the first example. Now, y multiplied by y raised to the exponent 4. What is the answer? The answer will be y. I represent y and I add the exponents. So here there is no number, it means there is 1. So it's 1 plus 4, and the answer will be y is equals to y raised to the exponent 5. Okay, good. Let's use the second example. Here is the second example. So the second example, what do we have here? So if you check, we have the same base, which is x plus y and x plus y here. So we're gonna write that base and add the exponents because we are multiplying these two bases. All right, so it will be m for that base and add that n for this base. All right, so that will be your answer. Let's move to the next one. All right, here is the second one. When you have a exponent m divided by a exponent n, this is how you write it. It's a single a, n minus n. All right, great. Now let's use an example to explain that. Here's the first example. Okay, so it's y exponent 3 divided by y exponent 3, right? So we're going to represent that with the basis with 1 y and the exponent. So I'm going to write that exponent then minus that exponent. All right, So the answer that I'm gonna get here is y to the exponent 3 minus 3 is 0. Remember what I said? Anything raised to an exponent of 0, it's 1. Okay, great. So let's use the second example. Now, let's say you have that situation. So we have the same base, okay? We're dividing this the same base. So what we need to do is you write x that will represent these two bases and the exponent for the first one, okay, which is a plus b. Then you subtract, check this, then you subtract the exponent in the denominator, which is a minus b. So a minus b. All right, so the answer here will be a plus b minus, so you multiply out, so it will be minus multiplied by positive, it will be minus a, so positive minus multiplied by minus, it will be a positive b. Okay, so a will cancel a, and then you'll be left with b plus b, which is 2b. Okay, so let's move to the last one. All right, here is the last one. So what we're going to do here is a raised to the exponent m multiplied by that n. Okay, so how do you represent it or rewrite it? So it will be a exponent m multiply, here there is a multiply by n. Okay, so let's use an example. Say you have x exponent 4 multiplied by 2. So how do you write your answer? So it will be x 4, okay, so 4 multiplied by the 2. Okay, so your answer would be x to the exponent of 8. Then the last one would be, suppose you have 3 exponent x multiplied by 2. So the answer will be 3x multiplied by that 2, which gives you 3 exponent 2x. So this is x multiplied by 2 is 2x. That is your answer. Thank you for watching till this far. I'll see you next time. Cheers.